Welcome to the Socially Awkward podcast, which is kindly sponsored by RT Player.
If you're on the hunt for something to watch, RT Player has got you covered with the biggest shows from home and abroad.
You can dive into must-see series like Playing Nice and Blue Lights.
Or stream everyone's favourites, Kin and Normal People.
Or, if you're a fan of Yellowstone,
don't miss the brilliant spin-off series 1883 for your fix of the famous Dutton family.
And sure, that's not even the half of it.
there's so much to watch on RTE Player. Head on over and stream all the latest shows.
Hey! Welcome back to the Socially Awkward podcast. My name is Daniel.
My name is Brandon.
And I'm Shanice, and we are three best friends who like to share our awkward little lives, which is I'll never get fed up with saying
Honestly.
Shanice and our one-liners.
So, if you're looking for a laugh, mostly at our own expense, all the time at our own expense, then you have found the right place. And a massive thank you to RT Player for sponsoring the podcast. Lads, let's dive straight into it. What's new? What's happened this week?
Oh my god, lads.
Good.
Sorry, can I start this one?
Yeah, go on.
I had the weirdest dream last night.
What
The
was-
weirdest. Okay, so first of all, to anybody who ever says, like, oh, your dreams have meanings. No, they don't. Well, mine don't anyways, right? I don't know about you. I feel like you need to have the gift. Do you know the gift, like the psychic gift?
You are very passionate about this, right?
I am very passionate about this. So essentially, I had a dream last night where, and an awful lot of my dreams are like this. So I'm walking into my auntie's house and I don't know why it stuck out to me, but I just turned left and there on the landing is Nicki Minaj. Right, but it's not Nicki Minaj. Do you ever see that Sim GM Productions? Do you ever hear you should buy the orange soda? It's great, and it's like Kim Kardashian, but it's the Sim version. So there's a Nicki Minaj version that like Britney Spears, and there's loads of them, right?
You know what I thought of when you said that? You know the Britney Spears one? You found me when you said you saw Nicki Minaj.
All you people, look
when
at me.
she's
Yeah.
clapping her knees.
Just want to know a secret that you were not meant to know.
Oh, what is it?
Now I'm going to pull it up because I seen this on TikTok earlier on and I just thought this is just perfect for what's happening right now.
Is this dream related?
Yeah, it's dream related.
Okay, okay.
Oh.
I know. It's like this is planned.
Can I finish my dream first?
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
you can.
go
Go
on.
ahead.
Okay,
I'm
so
back
essentially, right, Nicki Minaj is there, right, but it's not just Nicki. She's just looking at me and she's saying her name over and over again. So she's just Nicki Minaj, like in my face, right? But this isn't like a one-off incident. Like I will have so many weird dreams. Like how does that dream have meaning? It
Are
doesn't.
you like subliminally thinking of Nicki Minaj before
No.
you go to sleep?
Literally, no.
Do you
I'm
listen
not.
to her music?
No. Well, sometimes.
Excuse
Love a bit
me?
of Nicki the odd time. Oh yeah, you went to her concert,
I
didn't
did
you?
go to her concert last year. I
yeah.
think I got so much backlash for that. Like everyone was actually snapping that I went.
But
and
she
I-
was
I
late
wasn't.
out on stage, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but like everyone still stayed. Like, come on,
lads.
you didn't walk off, did you?
And you said that she was one of the best
Yeah,
acts that you've seen live.
it was so good.
Yeah, I'd say she was great, but for all 20 minutes she was singing for. Does she sing or does she rap? She used to sing. She doesn't rap.
She does a bit of both, doesn't she, Daniel? Are you present with? Are you in the
She
studio
does-
with us?
I'm
Sorry,
looking
you
for
better your phone.
I'm looking for the TikTok as we speak, but yeah, no, she does a bit of both.
What
Like-
is the TikTok that you were going to show us?
It's basically like, do you know that? Have you ever seen them disturbing facts?
Yeah,
Like your dreams.
Yeah,
with like the weird eerie music,
Yeah.
like yeah.
yeah. So this is the music, just for example, just to get everybody in the mood.
Okay.
Now is there an
So
is?
just yeah, I have to
Give
get
'em
everybody in
Halloween.
vibe. Like, come on. So imagine that music's going on right now, right?
Right.
So, did you know a dream only lasts 4 minutes, but your brain makes you think it lasted all night?
Then why are you asleep for like 8 or 9 hours?
Yeah, but like you only because you ever cop that. You never know when like you wake up, and like that's when you remember your dream. Just like at the end, like when you're about to wake up.
Oh yeah, to be fair, you wouldn't
So
be
you
able to
only-
remember 9
yeah,
hours
You
of...
only dream for 4 minutes.
I read somewhere that was only like 3 seconds.
But then
The
did you
app-
hear that people say when you die, like people who have actually died, experience like a thing where it's like 7 minutes. Your brain basically runs through your whole life
Yeah.
existence, but it only lasts like 7 minutes.
So we
Isn't
could be
that mad?
doing that right now.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is all just an
Dreams are
hallucination.
scary. Like I had such a scary dream before. Like I don't know if you have nightmares, but like I don't even get nightmares often. But I had a dream that ET was chasing me down an alleyway.
Slay.
No, like not Slay, because I'm still afraid of ET to this day.
Oh, he's so cute.
Like I can't.
Yeah, you don't. He has like a
terrified.
very like...
I'm terrified. It's not even funny. Like my uncle is afraid of him as well. My uncle had a dream where he like ET tied him up in a chair
Oh,
and I tortured him.
kinky.
That's...
Kinky. Yeah, no.
But to be fair, you don't help yourself in the instance of like
Yeah, no, I
having
don't.
nightmares because you
We literally
watch
I had a scrap
funerals.
with you. Right. You just love bringing this up every week, don't
Because
you?
I find it fascinating.
But I literally had a scrap with Shanice yesterday because what was it? There was a video on the For You page and Shanice's like, now turn it off.
yeah, because my thing
Oh,
is...
yeah, it was your man, do you know Paul O'Grady?
Yeah.
Remember he died?
Yeah.
Right? And a video came out that the Daily News put up, and it was like a video he recorded 20 minutes before he died. And I was sharing my screen, like showing Shanice TikToks, and that came up my For You page, and I was like, oh my God, and she's like, turns it off.
Yeah, I don't like
And I was
morbid things. That
But like,
freaks
it's
me
not
out.
morbid, like, it's human nature to be curious, like.
Yeah, it is, and I get that. But you know me. You should know me by now. I go to
you
sleep
make me out to be like-
to sleep every single night watching Friends, listening to Friends. I don't
No, on the
watch
phone.
crime stories or murder documentaries.
No, but if you want to call...
Do you want to keep interrupting me while I'm
because
talking?
you keep making me out to be a weirdo. Like, you watch funerals when Niamh O'Connor literally goes to bed listening to murder documentaries. Like, that's a psychopath. I'm not the psychopath here.
Would you watch murder documentaries? You would.
Yeah, probably, but that's what she uses to go to sleep. He listens to doctors putting yokes in his ears. Niamh listens to murder documentaries. I don't watch funerals to go to sleep. I watch funerals for the crack. Like,
Yeah, that's just...
no, but like, I'm
Morbid.
just pure curious.
Morbid.
I don't know. Yeah, that's really weird.
Do you have any scary dreams?
Do you know what? I feel like that's the one reason as well why I don't watch murder documentaries or horror like movies, because anytime I do, I always end up with really bad nightmares. Now, as it is, I can't... Well, no. To now, I can't sleep because I'm taking... Can I say this? CBD oil and mushroom capsules. I mean, like, they're legal, but it helps me... It helps, like, chill me at night, and I'm very relaxed going to bed. Because for the last year, I've struggled to sleep. I can't go to sleep at a certain time, and I can't stay asleep. That was my problem. I couldn't stay asleep. But after taking these, I take them, and they work better when you're already tired. But when you're not tired, they take a little bit longer to kick in. But I stay asleep for the whole night. And that's the great thing about it. But I always have very vivid dreams. Do you know as well, when you come across deja vu, it's supposed to be like it's happened in a dream before. You know, if you get a moment that's like, oh, I feel like this has happened before.
I don't have a dream every night, though.
I don't get this though. This is what I mean, like when people say, oh, dreams have a subliminal meaning, it's like, oh yes, like this means something, or this happened to you before. Like another dream that I had was where I was with Kim Kardashian and we were walking out the pier, like the Pillbeg Pier where the lighthouse is. We were eating caramel, not apples, carrots. There was a carrot and caramel, right? And we were just walking out towards the lighthouse and we were just chilling out there. What do you mean that's happened before? What do you mean that has a subliminal meaning? Like it doesn't. It does not.
I actually had a dream. Do you know it's actually going to be mad proud? I had a dream where there was a fight scene and I actually won, and it wasn't in slow motion.
Yeah!
Yeah, and I was literally swinging this fella around. I swear to God, I was like, grabbed him by the shoulders and I was literally like Miss Trunchbull, absolutely sending him around, right? And I was proper laying thumbs into him, all right? But you know when you have a dream and you ever like in a fight scene, you're literally just there like a punching
In
bag. You're
slow
just,
motion.
Yeah.
so yeah, I was delighted with life. I actually woke up in such a good mood because I actually won the fight.
I love when you have a good dream though, and you're like, oh, I want to relive that again. Like imagine having a dream that you won 50 million euro. What would you do with?
You know, I was even low.
Oh. Like I want to say that I would like invest it or like be smart with it, to be honest with you.
50 million
Yeah, but
euro.
no, but this is what I mean. Like I'd like to say I'd be smart with it, but to be honest with you, like I know that all of that money is going on Cans Monster. Like realistically, do you know what I mean?
Now you'd want to cop on now. How much would you give us?
Loads of Monster.
Monster?
Lots
What
of
about
cans.
money?
You'd
Lots
pay
of
us
cans
in
of Monster.
What about
Would
money?
you pay me money?
Yeah.
What would you
50
give me?
million, I'd give you €1.
Yeah, exactly. cheap.
I'd give you 100 grand.
100 grand.
Yeah, or 50 million.
You are a cheap.
Yeah,
How is that
isn't
cheap?
it?
How is that cheap?
100 grand.
How?
So
I'd give 25 to me ma, right? I'd give... How much would I give to... Oh, yeah, no, actually, wait, let me think about that.
$1 million at least.
I'm not good at maths.
Don't
Yeah, maybe
be
$1
cheap.
million.
Sorry, imagine, no, let's bring it down, right? Let's
But
say,
I'd want to chop it between loads of different people. I'd want to give a good chunk of money to loads of different people.
but let's say that
Yeah,
you,
can we not be them people like
let's say that you picked
Earn
up
it.
50 euro.
100k? Like,
Can you speak? Let me speak.
Sorry.
oh,
Thank
sorry,
you.
Brandon, go on.
Like, let's say you picked 50 euro up off the ground, right? Are you saying that like you wouldn't even, you'd give me 25 cents out of that?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Wouldn't give you an. I'm joking.
Bitch.
That's fair.
I'm joking.
Oh, anyways, look, lads, we're gonna go and have an absolute knock behind the scenes here.
We're going to set up the ring in the back
Scrap.
of this room real quick.
But when we're back, we're going to have a very special guest with us.
Yeah, indeed. I'm so excited.
I'm buzzing.
You're not ready, babes.
But while we get him in here, please hear a word from our sponsor. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Welcome to the Socially Awkward podcast, which is kindly sponsored by RTE Player.
If you're on the hunt for something to watch, RTE Player has got you covered with the biggest shows from home and abroad.
You can dive into must-see series like Playing Nice and Blue Lights.
Or stream everyone's favourites, Kin and Normal People.
Or, if you're a fan of Yellowstone,
Don't miss the brilliant spin-off series 1883 for your fix of the famous Dutton family.
And sure, that's not even the half of it.
there's so much to watch on RTE Player. Head on over and stream the biggest and best from home and abroad. And we are back. Thank you so much to our sponsor, RTE Player. Lads, we're here with a one and only, very highly requested guest, Mr. Shane McCarthy.
Hi everybody.
You're
So-
in the hot seat.
Before we go any further, Shane, what you dream about last night?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. What did I dream about? Probably food or something. I genuinely I don't dream every night. I don't dream every night.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. It depends.
Do you
I
ever-
don't dream every night.
Did you ever write down your dreams?
Oh, not a hope.
Oh,
They're usually traumatic, so I leave them there.
When was the last time you had a nightmare? Do you remember? Do you have a good memory? Because I
Most of the time that I dream, they're mostly like nightmares. They're
Yeah,
they're mostly
fair.
Really?
I relate with you on that.
Any ET ones?
Oh no, we won't even go there.
But come here, before we go any further, we know that you are a lover of Red Bull.
Yes.
So I do have a can of Red Bull for
Shanice,
you.
don't even go there today. I swear to God, I could do with it.
But the only thing is, we are not allowed liquids in
That's
the
okay.
studio, so you can have it once we go out.
I'll
but
devour
give
it later
to
on,
you,
thank you.
alright?
Here, get that up to the camera. Put it up to the camera there.
Which camera?
Red Bull, sponsor us.
Red Bull
Oh
sponsor
yeah, Red
Shane.
Bull sponsor me.
Sponsor Shane.
Yes.
You are fueled by Red Bull, aren't you, at
Oh,
this
it's going
day?
through my veins.
He
at
literally
this
said
point.
right before we started filming, he goes, I
About
just need a
Red
Red
Bull,
Bull.
yeah.
I need one now.
And we just looked at each other and we were like,
If you're ever looking for me, the empty cans of Red Bull behind me will tell you where I am.
It's just a trail of Red Bull
Yeah.
cans wherever Shane goes.
But Shane, come here, listen, you are Ireland's sweetheart. We all love you. And you've blown up so fast.
Very fast.
So fast. So how did your journey start on TikTok? What made you want to start
So
posting?
it happened accidentally. I couldn't even imagine, even being a traveller, it's not the typical. With a lot of traveller women over the UK, there's a lot of creators. In Ireland, there's not really many creators,
Yeah.
men or women, that's travellers. So I never, if you asked me about making content, I would have said, not a hope in history. But one day I think I shared a few videos on TikTok, because usually all my posts would be photos with a song that's that. So I shared a few stories about coming out and stuff like that. You needed 1,000 followers back then to go live. So whatever, I had this fixation on going live. Don't know why, thought I'd do it once. Went live. I was myself. Everyone found me funny. That led then the next day and the next day going live. So then where the content came in, everyone was like, Shane, would you do content? I said, not a hope. I'll be scandalised around Kerry. Not a hope. But I decided to do it. Even a few days ago, I was going down to because I'm doing it a year next month.
Wow.
I looked down to my first TikTok video and it shows the amount of growth that I've had. I was there stiff as a board in my first video, and now I'm literally doing whatever I want,
Yeah.
whenever I want, acting the way I want to be. So and that's a part of that as well is the people that support you and comment, because social media can be bad sometimes.
Yeah.
But my experience with it is 90% good, so I'm happy.
That's good.
So I just done, to answer the question, because I ramble as well, I done one video. It went well. Everyone enjoyed it. Wasn't great at editing at the time. Still am the best, but I'm getting there. And I done the second video, the third video, and to this day I'm still taking each day as it comes
You're
with
flying.
all of it.
But you know what? You love a good live.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
love
love
a
it.
good live.
Because I think as well, when you go live, that cause some people you build up a community on live that people that might never followed you before, or
Yeah.
even they might not be in your comment section. And I love it. I think it's a different community sometimes, and people can get to know you a bit better as well.
Yeah, and it's there, it's on the spot, it's live in front of people, and you're showing your
It's
raw,
more
authentic
real, it's more
personality.
better.
But you know what? I feel like you need to have a certain personality to go
You
live.
have the personality for it, 100%.
See for me, I try and go live, but then I'd be sitting there, and then because there's nobody actually talking to me, obviously you have the live people.
It is hard, yeah.
But an awful lot of the time, I go on a live and it's just, can you say hi to Ava? Have you ever been
Yeah.
to Longford? Have you ever been to
Happy
Calvin?
birthday, I'm
Can you
like,
say happy
oh,
birthday,
lad.
Shannon? I'm like, yes, of course I can. But then there's more of them, and then all of a sudden it's basically just me doing.
Then it
Freak.
turned into cameo.
Literally cameo is what I was gonna
Oh.
say. It just turns into fucking cameo. So I'm like, what am I meant to do here? And then that goes on for an hour, and then I don't know. I feel real awkward then leaving. I'm like, right, I'm just
There's a lot
Bye.
involved. There's a lot involved in life. I suppose you're on the spot with a lot of things, and I suppose like there could be hate given to you. Like in your comments, you've time to register. You're like either not reply, delete. You've time to register. Look at it again tomorrow. Don't look at it at all. But when you're actually like looking at it there and then,
It's hard,
sometimes
isn't
I'd
it?
be going on live pure happy, and sometimes I come off then I'm traumatized.
Literally.
You do, though.
It can be like that though.
I have a very good community, I think, on social media. Because sadly, like even with Becky, because I love Becky. Do you know who I'm on about?
Becky Jones.
Becky
yeah.
Jones.
Oh yeah.
Like
Love her.
I loved her. Like she was one of my comfort creators over in the UK. But like sadly with her, God love her, that she'd more negative
Yeah.
than bad, if that makes sense, because she got a lot of hate. Where some
Yeah.
people like they're like, oh, social media rooting me. But for me, it helped me so much with many different things. Like so, some people is unlucky. They have more kind of hate. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
It's, you know what, it's a blessing and a curse, you know,
Yeah,
like you
definitely. It
will
comes
you
with good
will
and
get
bad.
like the best of the best and worst about worlds,
Yeah.
but you know, I think if an awful lot of people can I can't speak an awful lot of people can focus on the negative, and you know, and like some people will experience more negative.
Yeah.
And I think in Becky Jones's case, like I felt so bad for her. Like she was getting ripped into every single
Very
day.
bad, like,
It was so sad to see that, and she seemed like such a lovely girl. Like people were
Yeah.
proper
Yeah.
like ripping into her for no
I
reason
know.
whatsoever. I felt terrible.
I know.
I
But
genuinely
people
did.
just it's the whole thing of like keyboard warriors. Like nobody know much about
But
you.
it's
and-
perspective as well. I think anyone that's a creator, and like I said, I'm very new as well. Even though things are taking off fast, I'm still very new. And I think before at the start, I get upset with the negative things. But now it's just like perspective. I'm like, what's going good in my life? What's going like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's good that you have
You
that
have to be
mindset.
tough for it though, and you can say that. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're massive
Oh, you
creators,
do.
like,
Yeah.
it is tough.
It
Even
is,
in
but
the
it's
game
so
a lot longer
worth
than
it.
me, like, so you know better than anyone.
Yeah, but even like with yourself blown up in the last year, you've seen the amount of love that people are pouring into
People
you,
is
and you're-
amazing, genuinely.
Yeah, you're literally without you even realizing how much you're having an impact on people's day. Like you really.
Two people yesterday put me on blankets.
I was just,
I was just about to say, yeah.
this is literally
blankets.
blankets. With all of your viral moments, the blanket. I said it to the lads yesterday. I was like, one person made a video about the blanket, and then I saw the second.
Oh.
Oh my god!
That's
Someone
Goals.
explain this to me, because this is the first time hearing of this. What's this about?
His face plastered
They
all
put
over a
me-
blanket.
So far that I know of, actually it was the third, so 2 yesterday, and you would have been on about the one from yesterday and one from like months ago,
Yeah.
a girl. But there was a fella and a girl got me on. No, someone got a Mother's Day present with my face on a blanket from their daughters. I even followed her back yesterday. God love her. Like, I was like, if it makes her happy, like,
Aw.
I've been on a birthday cake.
A birthday cake.
Yeah.
That
But to be
is
fair,
awesome.
now
You
what I
made
love
it. You've
about what I love
actually
about
made it.
people online. This is why I love them, because they're picking good photos. To be fair, they're picking good photos.
Imagine getting a Jane McCarthy birthday cake. That is
Oh.
actually so iconic.
I
Traumatized.
love me life. I love me life. How has it felt like get all these viral videos that have just popped off? The one that sticks in my mind and that stands out straight away is, you may be asking, is that snow?
The hair follicles.
I don't know about that part. Now. Do I flip? It's falling down, lad.
So for those that missed that, Shay's mic just decided to fall.
Chance smashing up the studio.
Broke up, like, in all fairness.
But the one-liners is what gets us, isn't it?
Are just not well. Like, genuinely, like.
No, I'm ready for the psychiatric unit now. Realistically.
You can talk about the most boring thing on the planet, but it's just the way you construct your sentences.
But
It
people
just
say
has
to
to
me
be
like, oh, how many videos you plan a day, or how many, like, when do you plan your videos? Of course, like the day in the life, and certain videos they're planned because I need to know, do I have the time to be taking that
Yeah.
long?
Yeah.
But why do you think half the time I'm like a scruff? Because I'm inside the car, there's no like nice setting behind me. But I think like even with your content as well, you're just yourself. And I'm not saying that just to be like nice. Like you're yourself, you're not looking for the. Sometimes, of course, I am as well myself, looking for a nice background, a nice Instagram photo.
Yeah.
Right, that's normal.
Yeah.
But you're just yourself. You're doing your funny videos, and you're just yourself. You talk like where you're from, Dublin, and that's what I love. I don't like someone like. I think it's okay to speak in the right manner sometimes and hold yourself to a certain standard. Okay. But in normal life, like I can't be looking down to my FYP. Hey guys, today to do my skincare.
Oh,
Their
come
skin
here,
is like
yeah.
glass, and I go around with a Pebble Ash one on the face. Stop now, for you put me to the verge.
that's so true though. Like I think the best thing you can be on social media is unapologetically yourself.
Yeah.
I genuinely hate that though, because it's like all my like even a lot of my friends like from like work or something like that want to make content, and they're like what type of videos should I make, like and I'm like, do not even think about sitting there doing a get ready with me.
No, just whatever you
I
want.
think that's
And at least
so
if you are
boring.
doing them, add a bit of like
personality, like
spice
be you
or something at least anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what's actually like not getting me at the moment, but like it's just something that I'm seeing so much, and it just seems so
what you're saying.
vanilla. Matcha.
Oh no, never mind.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry
Everyone's-
now. I have to
everyone's-
stand in here for a second.
Do you like
I had
a
matcha. Matcha is like something you get out of Shrek Swamp.
What?
It's rotten.
Do you not like it?
Shanice, are you telling me you like it?
I loved it. I
What?
went to an event and we got
It was like
strawberry.
sewage.
I got strawberry matcha with oat milk. Have you got it with oat milk and strawberry?
Oatmeal now wouldn't be in my category of elegance, but I will be trying vanilla now. I won't
Try
lie.
it. Oh, have you tried? Do you like coffee?
Oh, I love iced coffee.
Yeah. Do you get a vanilla latte with oat milk?
No, girl.
Oh, you don't get
That's
oat milk. You just told me.
bougie. That's too
No, it's not,
bougie.
it's not bougie.
Iced
Try
caramel
it.
latte I get.
Try it. It's
6 pumps
massive.
of caramel.
6 pumps.
Of course I have a sweet tooth. Daniel.
I have no fucking tea left. 6 pumps of
I don't ever drink tea, but guess how many tablespoons of sugar I have? I shouldn't even be saying this. Please, no one put this amount of sugar into your tea. I haven't had what I call a tea now. I'm not going to lie, but tea anyway. Basically, if I do have it, maybe like 6 tablespoons.
Oh, for
tablespoon. That's the big one.
Do you ever see the girl on like that that YouTube? No, she was a mother. Don't bring me little skinny pack. She was taking it. Bring me the 10-pack. I'm gonna swallow the 30
Mine now. 6 tablespoons, a big spoon.
Oh, Danielle, you want something sweet? And I did a donut with it as well, a couple of digestives. And the chocolate one, not the dry one, dried the
The
Sahara.
chocolate ones, you have to have the chocolate melting on.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
you
the dry
can.
ones.
Yeah, along with the 6 tablespoons of sugar.
Did you ever try the dry ones with a bit of butter though?
Oh, to get choked, come off it.
No,
to get choked on them.
What are they? Not. I was going to say ready break. No, rich tea.
Oh, I love a rich
Oh,
tea.
Oh,
love
they're
a
nice
rich
now.
tea.
No, try a bit of
Oaty
butter.
biscuit.
Oaty.
Yeah.
You like the Nutella ones? Oh, that ice.
Oh my
you
who's
ever have
that's
them?
how I
Oh,
gained
yeah.
so much weight. Remember when I was working down the port, I used to do the overnights and I'd just be sitting there eating the Nutella biscuits.
Oh,
When I say I'd have a whole bag of them to myself between the hours of 2:15 and like 5:30 in the morning, whatever it was. I can't touch them now because they do something to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
I can't touch one. I have to go like literally the whole bag is gone.
But you know what I
Love it.
find that I'm doing lately, and I swear to God, cause of that is going to be choked on food, is because, you know, if you look, especially I don't really do mukbangs the most because I was on a pretend diet for a day or for a while and I had to get it up. Oh, the diet wasn't doing what I gotta do. But anyway, people think I'm saying these catchphrases to be funny. I'm full on serious.
Full on literal.
It's facts. Go on to my TikTok, you're going to see me getting choked half the time.
Oh my god.
It's the one-liners that get me. See the fill the back tooth.
Oh, fill the back tooth.
You have so many like catchphrases, like genuinely. I feel like I got a board game out.
Yeah.
The hair
Yeah,
transplant
yeah.
after making me go viral.
Yeah, the
The hair
follicles.
follicle. Oh, I had my couple of moments now with that when nearly got took off my scalp in the time of the storm
The snow.
and the snow.
When you nearly put the
Icicles.
ceiling through in the hotel.
Oh
was
my
the
god,
funniest.
he saw
People
that.
made a show me on Instagram basically saying like, look, I understand, but I did pay a deposit, so look, if I had to pay out the money, I did. no hotel is gonna want you to stay if you're jumping on top of the bed. Okay, it's grand.
Did we
like-
not all do that though?
I do. Remember
Oh.
we
I barely
remember
slept
we
in
did-
bed.
remember we
Blind
played
Man
Blind
Buff.
Man's Buff in the hotel.
Smashed up.
They're like, you shouldn't be. I never like. I just like jumping on
Oh,
bed. I don't know.
people just love to comment and just think that they know what the they're on about. What are you talking about? Like,
No, we all test out a bed and see if it's comfy or not. But
yeah, in all fairness, you nearly
That
did
don't
go
you
sound
through
did
right
nearly
now.
go through the ceiling, to be fair.
No, but my
And
hair
then back
transplant
down.
never went through the ceiling in all fairness, Shanice. Oh, not a hope in history.
That was the funniest
What
thing
was
I've
that
ever seen.
experience like actually when you went to Turkey and you got it done? Did you go to Turkey to get it done?
Oh, I went to Turkey on my own to get it done, Shanice.
You went on your
On
own.
your own.
Oh, yes, abduction.
Did they not tell you to bring someone with you?
Yeah, because your head swells,
They
doesn't
did,
it?
but what you have to understand is I'm the only, like, I love my best friend. They're my biggest hype people. They'll get the phone, tape my vlogs with me, everything that I need, they'll do. But they're just obviously not on social media
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But like, it's hard because some of them have kids, some of them is in relationships, some of them like do different things. So I'm like the word explorer. I went off myself.
Love
I
that
went
though.
off myself.
I
I
wish
needed
I
to
could
get
do
the
that.
McDonald's sign done. People said I didn't need it, but now when I'm like Rapunzel, they're saying different.
There you go.
They're saying different.
Do you know
Even
what,
in
though?
security, and you want to fix it.
Fair play to you though, because I can barely drag myself to the cinema on my own. Like,
I can barely
much
get a
less.
haircut.
This is what I mean.
Turkey,
Much less go to Turkey or wherever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to do a bit of.
But I
solo
would
traveling.
bring someone now. I would bring someone, I tell you, because I've been there 7 times.
7.
You go on holidays,
I look at the gums, I look at the scalp.
Oh my god, that's only one less than Nave.
I literally got them done 4 times. My turkey. The only thing I don't recommend in Turkey, I'm very honest.
Yeah.
Everyone you ask, oh, turkey teeth is the best, whatever. If your teeth is in really bad state, get them done. Okay, grand. Coming to Bondon wasn't done when I started getting them done 5, 6 years
Yeah.
ago. Now with the big thing, and I had braces as well to make it worse. If you good teeth and you're not happy with the colour, get Bondon. It's very
Yeah.
good. A lot of my cousins now are starting to get it. I went through 4 sets of 20.
What?
So
So you have your whole top and bottom
And
done?
what I never knew is, you know, when you go back to fix them, or you get them repaired or redone, you take them out, they have to file it again. So I'm left with a toothpick and a bare bit of gum. If we get it, I'm one more storm away from swallowing the teeth.
That's so painful though. I do see so
And
many pictures.
they never explained it to you. So if you're going to Turkey, I know I got surgery, like it's in my hair, but I was awake for 10 hours. Like, you're awake. But I'm not really for, like, going under asleep. I'm weird like that in Ireland. Like, if I broke my leg, I'm even weird about going under.
Really?
Like,
I
do you
bet
get me?
You have like
I'd knock me
anesthesia
off.
though for the
Oh,
pain.
you're numb from it, like, but you're awake for 10 hours. But I would recommend a hair transplant. I'm not going to lie. It changed. Even my mental health, I found, got better because I'm not looking in the mirror as much.
And your
But I
confidence.
think your teeth, if your teeth is very bad, like they're gone green, like, do you know what I mean? Or they're like
Track
decayed and there's no coming back from them. But if it's for the sake of everyone else getting on, stay away.
Fair.
And that's me being honest.
That's good.
Because
As
it's
well.
like a trend, isn't it, to get like your
Yeah.
go over and get the turkey
Yeah.
teeth done, but
Would you get a hair transplant?
yeah,
Ah,
fuck
yeah.
off.
I would love
You've
a hair
very good
transplant.
hair, lads.
Are you
No,
joking?
don't
On
know.
cul-de-sacs?
Lads, I'm waiting for the hairline. I'm waiting for the
Shanice, I went
day
to
the
Turkey
hairline
to
goes
get a
back.
hairline like you, in all
Are
fairness.
you joking? My hairline starts at the back of my head. Seriously. And I get reminded of that every day.
No,
I
my
don't know.
hairline now.
Do you know what though? I feel like going back to Botox, an awful lot of people in their 20s get as like preventative now. So like they don't get wrinkles in their 30s.
Yeah.
I swear, if I don't have Botox by the time I'm 30,
I'm
like that's
telling you, it's very
absolutely
good.
not happening. I want to be able to bounce a ball off my head by the time I am 30. Is that not what it is?
You're
Like,
not meant to do it like 25.
Yeah, 25 and up, I think you can start. Well, that's the recommended age, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
do.
time. Like if
I got
if-
mine anyway, and I had motorway lines on the forehead. My
Oh.
lines, I am shocked that they're gone because they were that deep. They were touching my soul. I swear to God. No, like, I don't even have a photo on me now because I don't even want to like look back at that time. But they were that deep on my forehead. I said, "There's not a hope in
But
history."
that shows that you're after living a life. Do you know what I
Look,
mean? Like happiness,
In a
sadness, it's
sense,
all a part of
now
it.
I'm proud that I got to this point, but at the other end, I don't want to look like it.
Fair, and that's so fair as well. Like everyone's going to have their own ways of.
But there is something very attractive, whether it be about a man or a woman, that like their age shown.
looks. Yeah, fair.
Like,
within reason though, I think like for me, do you know what I
but
mean?
you say like their age is shown.
as in like their age, as in like they don't have their hair done, they like their hair kind of receding a bit, or like they don't have Botox and stuff. That is attractive because like even with turkey, your teeth is like the typical. I think there's a nice characteristic about someone's natural teeth.
But you spoke about coming out in the last year, didn't you?
A year, I think January
over a year ago?
January or February, yeah, 1 year.
How was that received in your community? Because it's not something that's.
Yeah, it's not the typical thing. It
Yeah.
is becoming a bit more common.
Yeah.
We are moving in the right direction in many different forms. We're not maybe like, what way will I say it? And I said the same on Eve's podcast was like that. We're moving in the right direction, and any move in the right direction is good.
Yeah.
But we're not moving as fast as I'd like in that
Yeah.
aspect. I think we're
Absolutely.
like the settled community is like there's literally flags on the ground. It's spoken about a little bit more, still a bit taboo. But that's where I come in, and that's where I'm just kind of like even the amount of people that text me, men, women, even travelers or non-travelers, and they're like, we love seeing your videos, we love you being yourself and stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm the most perfect role model, but my community, because I'm rambling again, my community was good with it. But I think like in any community, you'll always get a small bit of backlash.
Yeah.
But overall, it's been mostly good.
Good. That is nice to hear as well, because like you said, they're moving with the times, and becoming more accepting, which is obviously.
But I even think TikTok as well, even just on my healing journey, I think that it brought me out of my comfort zone. It got me to meet many other people. Like, I even struggled very bad with anxiety. It helped me a lot, even though sometimes obviously the crowds, like, it's hit or miss. But social media now did help me a lot. It kind of made me like, because you're chatting to so many new people and you're kind of
forces you out of your shell,
yeah,
doesn't
forces
it?
you out of your shell. I was kind of thinking there for a second what word to use. So I think, overall it was good.
That's good.
Yeah, but you're gonna be that for so many more people now, especially.
I hope so.
You will.
How old are you, can I ask?
Is it bad if I
No, you don't have to do.
I hate but no, I won't, because we'll skull drag each other plump like a chicken. No, but I'm 24 in May.
Okay, so and you only came out a year ago, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Like, I think it's all different. That's the only reason I ask, is because, you know, I think it's important for people to know that, you know, there's so many people that will come out at so many different ages, you know.
Absolutely.
And that's the only reason I ask, because, like, even for me, I didn't come out until I was about 20, but then there's other people that I've spoken to that have been out since they're about 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
I
So
hate people that's like, oh, you knew at a young age. I promise you, it's not like that. Some people, they might know and maybe not say it for a long time, or some people, it's just literally like they didn't know. Like, do you get me?
Yeah.
So like, it's different. I hate when people are like, oh, they should have known. Some people do know younger, and some people don't. Do you
This
get
is
me?
what I mean. Everyone has their own
Everyone is
journey.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to experience it differently. Like, there's no one road
Yeah, definitely.
for that. Do you know what I mean?
This is true.
And what advice would you give to people that are like struggling with their identity or afraid to come out at the moment?
The first thing I will say is, and anyone, the right people hearing this will understand, tell somebody. You're going to sit there and think, oh, no, not a hope. I was like that. I was like, I can't even tell my best friend, but it is going to be okay.
Yeah.
If people judge you, they judge you. If anything, it's a favour, because they're not your people.
Exactly.
Just be yourself, and the right people will be in your life.
Okay, so me and Shanice were on the phone the other day, and I swear to God, anytime me and Shanice on the phone, we're up to something. But the other day we came across TikToks of tongue twisters, and we decided, you know what? Let's bring it on the pod.
Brandon's like,
Brandon's
we're going to regret this.
I just don't know how this is going to turn out. They said this to me the other day, and I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, we were there for hours doing it, and we were literally in bits crying.
This is why Brandon was asleep. This was probably like 2:00 in the morning as well.
Right, well, let's give it a go anyways, because I'm actually quite interested to see how this is going to turn out. So,
And we'll have the font on the screen
Yeah.
for what we're supposed to say. So
Right.
who wants to start with which? Shane, do you want to start first?
What about Betty?
Betty. The one about Betty.
Right, as fast as you can.
Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter was buried. No, I'm going to try it one more time, but I won't laugh.
Right, go on.
Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter to make the butter bitter butter. I didn't care about the butter. Fuzzy, no, I don't know. I don't know. They're hard. Betty was doing a lot.
Wait, don't do it too fast. Try it one more time.
Right.
You don't
Betty
have to
bought
do
a
it too
bit
fast.
of butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought a better bit of butter to make the bitter butter better. I'm sorry,
Full of
Betty.
us.
I mean, technically first try.
You did that, Brandon. Do you want to go now?
Brandon's so scared for this, Brandon.
what the is this? Oh, am I doing the next one, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bit...
And that one's easy now, come on.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no... What the fuck is making me do? Wait, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Fuzzy wasn't very fuzzy.
No, you didn't get it. You said fuzzy fuzzy.
People listening on Spotify are going to be
That's
like,
not
what?
even a tongue twister, that's
They're
just a normal
hard.
bleeding
Right.
sentence.
Sorry,
Right,
let me
say,
do it
do
again.
the Susie one then.
No, let me see this one again. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Is that it?
Now you have to do it fast.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he?
Very
Up the lions.
Smashed
Sickner.
it.
That's very good.
He actually smashed that.
The hair follicles off this microphone is bleeding, give me chin a little tickle there. Like, get the tickles there, right. I'm next. I feel like there's going to be a lot of bleeps on this one because I just know that what word I'm going to keep saying by accent. So, I saw Susie I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop where she shit. No! This one, I'm gonna
Come on,
start
we can do
snapping
it.
now. Okay. I saw Susie sitting in the shoe shine shop where she sits and shines and where she shines and she's right. That's it now, I'm done. Right.
Give it one more.
Right, one more.
One more fast.
All in, I'm gonna go real quick fast. Right, let me start. I saw Susie sitting in the shoe shine shop where she sits and she shines and she shines. No, Paul's gonna have to edit out all
eat the
beeps and all
microphone.
Right, I'm not gonna do it too fast, okay? Not too fast, okay. I saw Susie sitting in the shoe shine shop where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits.
Yeah.
Very good.
Now, nice Susie, I'll tell you that now.
I think I got the easiest one, but I look up a harder one.
No, that one is not easy. Try that.
Right.
Oh no, not that one. Do that one.
Okay. Right. Which wristwatches were? Which wristwatches? What the hell? Which wristwatches are Swiss Ross? I think I got the hardest one. Which wristwatches are Swiss Rosses? Which wristwatches are Swiss Oh, lads, this is an idea I need to get in. Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? That was very
Did you
slow.
get it? I
wasn't
think
it?
you got it.
Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? Yay!
Yeah, very good.
Drillables.
Well done, Billables.
That did a lot to my brain.
That was
should
a
have
hard
done
one,
very
to be
fast.
honest.
That was the quickest one done there.
Right, and then I think we're going to dive straight into the wrong way round. If you have been watching or listening to Socially Awkward, you know this is a key segment that we do with most of our guests. So we are going to ask Shane a couple of questions and he has to answer them wrong as quickly as possible.
What do you put in a sandwich?
Socks.
What's the capital of France?
Dublin.
What sound does a cat make?
Rough.
What do you do with a book?
Listen to it.
Who wrote Harry? I can never say that, can I? That's a tongue
Who
twister.
wrote Harry Potter?
You're saying who wrote Harry Potter? Oh my god! I wasn't expecting that. Sorry. Who wrote Harry Potter?
Albert Einstein.
What's the fastest land animal?
The land who? What was the question?
What's the fastest animal?
A cat.
What do you do with a pillow?
In the toilet.
Where do you put your phone when it's charging?
Down the toilet.
The pillow and phone is silent.
We know where you're sleeping. What planet do we live on?
Mars.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our wrong
Shane, you've
way
been a
round.
blast to have on, I swear.
My cheeks are sore.
I actually had the best time ever.
Oh, can we have you as our fourth co-host?
I
please?
tell you be traumatized.
No.
Once is enough anyway to deal with me. But thank you so much, the 3B, for having
Thank
me.
you for coming on. And just quickly, for those that are listening or watching, where can we find you on socials?
So you can find me on TikTok, Shane_McCarthy22 and Shane_McCarthy21 on Instagram.
Iconic.
Shane, thank you so much for coming on.
And
This has
thank you
been
for having me.
It's been one of my favourite episodes.
Oh,
This literally was the
laugh,
best
trust me, like.
laugh that I ever had in a long
I
time. I
so
swear to
never
God.
get your
It's
pains
so-
inside my head from laughing. Like, that's not even funny. Like.
Pains in the temple and all in the smoke.
But lads, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Socially Awkward podcast. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. And lads, it's been a blast. Shane, we've loved having you on.
Thank you so much.
You've been the dream guest to have, genuinely. And we will catch you next week.
Thank you again to our sponsor, RT Player.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
The Socially Awkward podcast is an Onic original.
Presented by Shanice Griffin.
Brandon Caulfield.
Daniel Devlin.
Visual design and video editing by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly.
Extra special thanks to Vivian Wood.
Archive and images courtesy of Getty Images. Music courtesy of Audio Network.
Series producer Paul McGregor.
Executive producer Sasha Hamrock.
New episodes of the Socially Awkward podcast release every Thursday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can also watch full episodes of the Socially Awkward podcast on YouTube.
This is an Onic original podcast.